Hey there, and welcome back to Daily Challenges, an educational monster train series where we try to push score on the daily leaderboards. Gosh, it feels like it has been an actual age since I recorded or did anything like this. I have so many stories to tell and so many interesting things to pass on, but we're going to save that for a different episode, honestly. This one, we're just going to play the game and make some progress on it. I'll just say this, it's good to be back. It's good to record some Monster Train. I've definitely missed this. I almost said kind of, and that's not true. I definitely have. So here we are playing a daily once again. See if I remember how to experience and play this game at all. So, what are we doing? All right. We have Spine Chief. That's promising. We like that. Spine Chief with a primitive mold, so something that can be cast on his floor. Fantastic. The modifiers are life insurance, which gives us Golden Vault, Memorial Fund, and rationing scales. Golden Vault is great, and then means to gain gold is also great. This does mean we have to be careful about spending too much money, because we need to make sure that we can convert that into score later. Hero's Burden, which is free score, but also ridiculously high challenge modifiers. So, as long as we're strong enough, this is actually a pure positive on Covenant 1, right? Because things don't scale the same way at Covenant 1 as they do on Covenant 25. So if this were, say for instance, a Covenant 25 run, Hero's Burden would be a genuine burden. I mean, you would be, if you were playing the game normally, you would be sitting on, what? Like 300-ish points if you were, rather not points, but shards as you were going for them normally. If you're just playing a Hero's Burden run, you can pretty easily take like one infusion and then still hit like 115 shards or something and be fine, something around there. So it's not really that bad in practice. It's only bad if you're also taking a bunch of other Pact Shards for all the other stuff. So if you're really pushing to try to do like 300 Pact Shard runs, then Hero's Burden can be nutty. And, the game, of course, gets commensurately more difficult as a response. We also have 2-for-1, which I personally see as a downside. It means that whenever you draft a card, you get 2 copies of it. I actually hate this modifier a lot. They have it marked as blue, which means that to them, they see it as a net neutral, them being Shiny Shoe. I disagree. I see this as essentially a pure negative. You never want 2 of these things. It's very rare that you're going to see a card and be like, oh yes, I actually want 2 copies of that. So there are cases, I guess, where it can be useful, but it's very, very rare. So anyway, we'll have to be very cautious about what we draft in order to not bog our run down too much. Score-wise, a lot of things in the 82 to 80 range. And then there's this one person with 86.5 who apparently divined the perfect run and executed on it in 21 minutes, which is obscene. So great. This person apparently is just the god mode of this particular episode, so I don't know. We'll see what they did. I mean, you have to understand, with Hero's Burden, you're naturally going to gravitate towards much higher scores. The challenge, of course, is not dying. And of course, there's a lot of players who can figure this stuff out. I'm sure that, yeah, we're looking at top 60 here. We have 60 wins, so this run doesn't seem that bad. If we get to like 100 and we still have all winners, yeah, the first loss is on number 98. So I think this I would describe as a pretty straightforward run to win, which means that score-wise we should comfortably hang out in the top 10 if we at least just take everything, do a good job, and don't mess up horribly. So we'll give it a shot, and yeah, alright, as always, do like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Let's play Monster Train. Let's get back into it. Clicking the buttons, let's go. I didn't even talk about last episode. I think it was a number 6 finish or something. It's been 2 weeks for me, which feels like wild. So, anyway, let's play Monster Train. Here we are. Hopefully you're all doing excellent today. I'm doing fine. I have recovered from a mega failing of sleep, which is great. Great. It's great. I've had some real challenges sleeping this past week, and then I just slept 10 hours last night, so I'm feeling much better about that, which is great. I normally do not sleep that much, but given circumstances and how sleep deprived and also how exhausting my days have been, it was necessary. Sometimes you have to do a catch up, even if you don't normally sleep a lot. Alright, so today, as before, we are default Wurmkin, Exile, Melting. We are facing Explosive Sigil, Daedalus, Spell Shield, Arcus, Chaste Seraph with Echo Transfer, Draft, Soul Siphon. I will note, with Draft Opener, this could be a really powerful Corruptor run as well. So we should not ignore that. Decayer is obviously going to be powerful. We could play bottom floor and crush things, but Corruptor could be really potent with drafts loaded up like this, as long as we can keep them alive. We have the modifiers, the mutators. You've seen them already. I won't talk about them again. Let's see what we're dealing with. Temples today are 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. So 5 temples means we need 10 units to fully infuse everything. So I need 4 more. That's a lot. That's a lot of infusions. Fortunately, starting with drafts helps a lot here. It starts us with 6. So 3 of those temples are on lock. Great. We have a removal dupe steel side on 8. Fun. Trinket shop with money on 7. Competes with magic. Sure. Steel only on 6 with Vortex. It's a good steel shop. Competes with a Hellvent. No magic, nothing else. Steel and magic on 5. And then a magic no steel on 4. But there is a removal dupe on 4, which is great. Means we get double steals early. Remnant banner twice. Interesting. Remnant. There is a Wurmkin banner magic side on 2, but we don't have anything we really want to hold over at this point, so we'll kind of see. Guild marker or melting spout? I'm going to take the guild marker. We have a lot of money-based relics right now, and having another one seems good. I like that. We'll grab this cash, and Decayer Infector. It's not Infector ever, is it? No, I don't think it is. I actually think Corruptor would have been a real cool angle here if they'd shown it to us, but we'll take Decayer. Yeah, Decayer has this, like, it's a very rock-solid line, but it always feels to me like it's not particularly fast. So, we'll see, I suppose. We'll see. Yeah, we'll see. I don't know. I think I'll take it because it's really strong, and I like that, but I could see that going wrong for me too. Mark of Invasion. We take this no matter what, and we can actually just let things walk on us because we have the Golden Vault if we need to. So if I play Chief into this here, play a single Fracture bottom, clears that floor. I can play one upstairs and stops some of this damage. We lose money, but we trade fine here. I'm going to go ahead and we Primitive Mold, which brings back the Train Steward, which tanks very effectively. I'm going to go ahead and Train Steward takes 3 hits. I can Train Steward into Draft here and do pretty well, but I want the Collector. So I think the angle is Draft middle, and then we let this burn out, and we play the Soul Siphon here, and then we charge up again on bottom floor. I will also note my mouse has been messing up on holding down things. So the problem that results in is that sometimes I hold cards to chill, and the unfortunate thing is that... Ooh, this is an interesting one. You can see it happening. It means that normally I hover cards to look at things, and then if it drops accidentally, this could cause problems. I wouldn't normally mind too much if that happens to me on a daily or like train wreck, but on Train of Thought, I can't restart, so I have to be very cautious about it. Anyway, let's keep the shards on bottom floor. We're going to load up middle. I'm going to go ahead and load this guy up, because if I reform him, I'm happy about it. We go here, see what we hit. I actually did hit him, which is pretty wild to me. So, impressively, he is victorious here. Great news, actually. Huge rolls. Amazing. Great, we went on bottom floor. Now, we took a lot of damage, but we get the trial. It's worth the points. I'll make the gold back. It's fine, right? It's okay. Proclamation being purple is pretty promising here. It's also a magic power taker, which is very important for me. This is 20, this is plus 30s, 10 piercings, things like that. And I need that prepped for ring 2. So we're going to grab this. We must. Molten Encasement. It's not bad, right? I'm leaning a little bit more towards the Hallow Drippings here. It's unfortunate it's not purple, because I could see a world where this ends up being a crazy Remnant Paraffin Enforcer run, and managing burnout seems important for that. I won't lie, of course, stealth is very good as well. Stealth is excellent. Chief can only do so much to stay alive. I'm going to take the Hallow Drippings here, though. Okay. I don't have anything that makes me really want to go to the magic side. So I think we're going to the remnant side here. Of course, they show me an endless on a molten encasement that I skipped. Paraffin Enforcer is very good, though. So, alright, that's extremely promising. Now... yeah, see, look at this. Plus 30 and 10 in piercing immediately. I mean, we're going to go ahead and put all of these into one of them in case we score a 10 in, an X5 on this, which would be nutty. So, we'll do that. Now, I do have to take this infusion. Remember, this is a daily, so I am trying to max out my score. I think the play is Paraffin Enforcer into the draft here. Keep it tiny, I think. Yes, I like that quite a bit. Yeah, we'll do that here. Great, taking everything. A plus 25 on this guy is probably pretty important. Probably pretty important. I'm going to go ahead and do that. You got to be able to take some hits here. I'm going to go ahead and spin this, see what we hit. Quick. Quick is honestly quite good. If I have, like, what, 5 of these on the floor, they just absolutely pummel things very rapidly. So I'm actually quite okay with quick here. I'll take it because it's available to me. And good. Excellent. All right, cool. We also, by the way, have, what? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have enough for 3 more infusions here, so we'll move on. Feeling pretty decent about that there. Unit draft, of course, we take the trial. I think we'll accept this. We've saved some health here, some money, so we're okay on that. Wow, I can't play the proclamation. I think we're going to have to put Chief upstairs here. I think that is accurate, yes. I'm going to put the Paraffin Enforcer up here, by the way. We'll train Steward middle. Yeah, that'll do. Okay, so... unfortunately, we will take a hit at least. I'm debating if I want to take the -1 Ember here for Soul Siphon. I think I do, actually. We just kind of blow this up, and it completely annihilates this floor. I don't mind, because the Paraffin Enforcer is dying here. It lets me put a Reap downstairs, which gets rid of this Conduit Infiltrator a bit. Which is nice. And then we can put some elsewhere. We're fine. We get everything here. It's good. We take 5, but it doesn't matter because of Golden Vault. And then we can face tank on the draft. It's interesting. You really want to... if I put down the other draft here, which I'm definitely going to do, it clobbers 2 of them. I don't want to take this other hit, though, right? So... what's the angle here? If you put the draft down, I save 25 gold, which is valuable, but I take a hit. If I put it in front, it saves me, because it's 10-10, it saves 10 here, so I'm taking 16 plus 5. It saves only 8 if I put it in front, which could matter, admittedly. It could matter a fair bit. I think I'm going to... I'm going to save the 8 health here. Oh, that's tough. I'm going to go ahead and put it in middle. I think I'll take this kill. Yeah, this is acceptable. Okay, he burns out. Great news. We do hit the Hallow Drippings, which is fantastic. I'm going to take the Primitive Mold. If I hit the draft, that's great. I didn't. I don't hate that. I'm going to still put him down, I suppose. Get it, buddy? We bonk once here. He puts some numbers in. Let's reap the boss, and then we go for doubled Hallow Drippings up top. Fine. He jumps upstairs, kills another of my lads. We certainly win the combat. Feeling good about that. Sure. We get the bonks out. Alright. I'm going to accept that one. You know, playing that bottom floor, man, we would have leaked all of it. There's no way. I'm going to take this Echo Infusion. One of the few cards I think you could convince me to grab here that's worthwhile. It triggers Decayer. It's defense. I like it. It's purple. Fantastic. Dripfall, Wicklash, Entombed Explosive. Bombs are fun. The other nice thing about bombs is they weaponize my primitive molds, which is pretty cool, I think. So, that's not bad. Dripfall's not bad either, admittedly, but because it's purple specifically. That's I think actually the main reason. With Quick, I don't think it's that critical, but Wicklash is always good. If it were purple, I would take Wicklash. I need some other stuff for infusions, so bombs aren't bad. Sure, we'll take the bombs, I suppose. That gives me enough stuff. Lady of the Reformed. You know, she's a pretty good tank. Stick her in front, have 3 of these dudes going nuts. I mean, that's pretty powerful, right? And then just play purples on Chief's floor somewhere else. Well, sure. It's a lot of units. I don't love it, but it's good. We're going to go to the steel shop again here. Boons. I'm going to look at the banner. I mean, I'm not taking these. Lady of the House, Paraffin Enforcer, we're okay. We can remove some things. We get a multi-strike. This is interesting because I can actually just put this in the lady, and she does a great job tanking and also hitting. So I actually think this is good, right? We're going to put a multi-strike in the lady. I'm going to give her a plus 25, and I think this is chillin' here. We're going to take this thing here. Oh, interesting. Petrified Heart. I don't have any healing in this run, so Petrified Heart is quite good, in fact. It's probably... Is it better than a plus 25 on the Paraffin Enforcer guy? You gotta understand, him getting plus 25, if I'm going to dupe him, is really potent, right? That's actually super useful. By the way, we're gonna put Draft into Lady as well so she gets a 3rd hit. Seems really good. I kind of really like the Draft Paraffin Enforcer getting another plus 25 here. This feels more useful than a plus 10 to all my units. Yes, we're going to do this. We have a Superman. He's big. Great. Excellent news. All right, I'm actually okay with this. We can remove stuff if we want, which is super fair. We have a lot of trash now. I have enough units that were golden, right? I'm going to do Draft into Lady as 1. I'm going to probably do Paraffin Enforcer into Train Steward or something to get rid of the banner unit. I only need 4 more. 4 more, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I have 9 units left. That seems like a weird number. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 units left. So I can remove 2 of these if it cleans up my run. I think the play is actually going to be go removal dupe, cut 2 units on ring. Yeah, I think we're actually going to be okay. We move on from here. Sure. Seems good to me. You want to always have some money at the end of a... walking into a combat when you have this golden vault, because it does a lot of good work for you. Now, how do I feel about a pre-relentless angle? Is that ever going to be possible here? It's hard to say. It could be, right? Certainly could be. If I do that, then it's as simple as Lady upstairs, and we play Chief separately. Yeah, interesting. You don't want to put them all together. I could do like Paraffin Enforcer plus Chief downstairs. We're going to try the pre-relentless angle here first. Yes. I'll just stop this bomb coming in. It doesn't really matter that much. I wish I could have connected the dots there, but, you know, it is what it is. Fine. Reap the boss. It's good. We'll play another Lady middle. I'll tank something. I mean, I'm not going to put the Train Steward into the ground yet. I want to try to avoid cluttering things. So, sure. The Revenge is also helpful upstairs. Remember, I do earn money when my units die, though, so let's keep that in mind. But a bomb middle is pretty good. I like it. Kills a guy. Great work. Paraffin Enforcer here seems okay. I don't really mind if I have a reform I need to do on whatever top floor or something. I guess I can actually... Let me load up mid-floor here, because they're all dying anyway. So, yeah, that seems okay. I don't want to clutter this right now. Units dying is good. Remember, I earn money from it, so... Okay, we get the Lady. Now, one of our friends is dying here, so fair enough. I could put this one upstairs. I'm not seeing this happen. When you put it in perspective, we're definitely not getting the pre-relentless that we crave. Let's just be real about that. We're not getting it. Now, the real question is, how do I... Because I played Chief downstairs, we might not get what we want, is the thing. Or what we want is we want Draft downstairs doing some great work. But, alas, we're not getting it. So, to do this upstairs, I think, for now. Okay, if I can... We're blasting upstairs. Great work. We stopped this hit from coming in. Let's do some other things. The Paraffin Enforcer is not a bad add to this floor, actually. I do quite like that. Let's keep reaping the boss. If I can reform that Lady, I think we have it. The question is, can we? I don't know. So let's put another draft down and ensure that we have a reasonable shot at something. I think we actually get this. Yeah, we actually do get the bottom floor with my weird way of playing. And I think we did okay on the Memorial Fund. I'm not about to spend 10 million hours fishing out optimal Memorial Fund things. You're just going to have to accept it. We get a bottom floor. I don't think there was ever any hope of the top floor, given when we drew our 250 piercing play. It was with a bomb in front, so it was unfortunate. Eternal Kinstone's a really good purple card here for anyone keeping track. Really good purple card. I'm going to take that. It's a double purple proc. I don't need any of this other stuff. I think we're golden right now. I just need to stay the course. Space could be good, I'll admit. Space could be good. I don't think I need that. I think this is just card draw, though, for now. Yeah, we'll take just card draw. Okay, and we are going to the removal dupe, for sure, for sure. This money gets converted into gold. It's great. We're able to actually cut units, which is nice. So I like that. Intrinsic is fun. Intrinsic Soul Siphon really loads something up. Spell Chain is powerful on especially this Echo Infusion. I'm a big fan of that. The infusion here is, I think, straightforward. I'm reasonably certain I'm doing Draft into Lady here. You could do Paraffin Enforcer into Lady. It's actually very fast, right? It increases the speed of this by a fair amount. Right, we're going to sacrifice that, put it on here. I mean, that's pretty powerful, right? The other nice thing about this is actually gets rid of the Paraffin Enforcer, which was one of my considerations to remove here. So there's that. Let's do the math real quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 4 more infusions. I need 8 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can remove 2 units. That's fantastic. Yeah, let's go for speed here. We're going to go Paraffin Enforcer into the Lady. We're just going to go super fast. The extra hit is also fast, and it's worth talking about because all the drafts are going to pump Rage into her, and her having an extra hit is meaningful, very meaningful. So I can see arguments either way. The nice thing about the Paraffin Enforcer angle, in my opinion, 1, it gets rid of the banner unit, which I really appreciate for these next combats. 2 burnout is not bad. I like that. It's an improvement over the 1 burnout we get from the draft. And those are really the main things. Those are the 2 main goals here. I do think that there will be enough hits on the floor that we'll get more value out of the extra 2 procs here than... It's like, what, 6 rage across. I'm going to have like 8 hits on the floor for what? That's 12 damage times 8. So 108 damage roughly. So, I mean, that's pretty compelling when you think about it. 108 damage compared to the extra hit here. How many hits or procs does it need for a 10 damage unit to reach 108? I mean, you have to be you need what? Quick math, 98 damage boost, so I'd need, what, 49 rage? So 49 rage is a lot of procs. That's basically, what, 3-4 turns in? So, I don't know. I think in the end you're going to be a little faster with the Paraffin Enforcer here. Actually, I think that's true. If someone wants to really do the like long form math there, I think that would be cool, but it's not a big deal. I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to keep the slots on Proclamation open for now. We need to be mindful if we see a lot of stuff on one of these upcoming temples that devour these slots on that Proclamation. We should be aware of that. Intrinsic Eternal Kinstone, I think, is very powerful. But I also really like Intrinsic Soul Siphon, so I'm actually going to start with this. This just like kills a wave, doesn't it? Yeah, it does. So, great. Cool. We're going to do that. Intrinsic on the Soul Siphon. I'm going to take Spell Chain on an Echo Infusion here. Yeah, that's fine with me. Sure. Cool. We take a bunch of stuff. Good news. The dupe here is, you guessed it, I want to make another Paraffin Enforcer draft buddy. This is strong, and we want to have a bunch of them on the run. Great news, I get to remove 2 units. Let's remove one of the ladies... Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It's fine because I just did an infusion, so I need 6 now. So the things that are most problematic to me are the extra banner unit because it draws me out of order. So we're going to drop her. And then the next most problematic thing is a train steward, I think. Yes. Okay, now we have 6 units. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is enough for 3. Okay, good. I'm just making sure I didn't mess up my run, you know? That's the real trick. And I guess we're going to just use Decayer to clear out waves, right? That seems like the plan. Mark of Invasion, sure. I don't really care too much about this. The other important thing, though, is I do want to play bottom floor, right? So, to play bottom floor, you need to not die. So I'm leaning towards... How do I want to approach this? I think we play top floor. I'm going to hypercharge Soul Safe in here in exchange for the 1 Ember Drain. I'm going to put the lady downstairs. Take this infusion. Sure, sure. And I'm going to ping out, I guess, a guy on middle here. It's okay. Sure. A lot of incoming damage. Not a huge fan of it, but fine. I get a bomb for middle, which I appreciate. A buff on middle is good. A primitive mold is... I need to be able to do some kind of a play upstairs, which I think we'll do. Sure, we let this ride here. I'm basically giving up the lady right now, which is okay, I think. Alright, we do draft a draft here, which is good. I can blow something up, which will just be the guy upstairs, which is fantastic. Play something here. I'm going to Proclamation here to no effect. And put down the Entombed Explosive on middle here, I think. Yeah, seems good. Okay. Fine. I am expecting, for the record... Play the other guy down, it's fine. I am 100% expecting to lose my... Good, we clear top. I'm expecting to lose my lady. If not here, then somewhere. Let's boost her. Yeah, this way we only take 12 into this. This seems acceptable. Chief is essentially cleanup crew while we're using the lady to go nuts, which is great. Yeah, and we get her back at full here, which is incredible, I think. So... yeah, it turns out we're in a pretty good position to win this. You just bomb mid-floor here, fantastic. And then we play the draft just to earn $5. And that should be good, right? I think we cleanly win downstairs now. Yeah, of course we do. Good job. Great work, go team. I mean, top floor, I could play the bomb. The bomb actually is a good play because it earns me $5, so I think that's fantastic. Yeah, I think this is good. I think this is good. There's nothing else. I mean, I may as well play, see if I can roll something that can die. Okay, so draft goes in front, and now we get 2 kills. Ah, $5 more. Yes, good. I had to think about that. I was like, wait a second, there's something else here. And then bottom floor will clean house. We'll take space next so I can fit a third one of these drafts on the floor. And that honestly seems excellent. Soul Crushing Guilt is a really good card. I don't care that it... I'll take it. I was like, I don't care that it's not purple that much. Is there a Votivary Infinite that we want to try to play into? I don't know. I think I'm really fast as is, and I don't have the pieces for that right now. You could always roll into it, but I don't have Harvest or any kind of scaling that would benefit from this, so I think we're golden. Yeah, I think we're golden. Sacred Wicks is not a bad pickup. It's purple. It's more reforms, which I do appreciate, and we are throwing a bunch of stuff to the wind, so I'll actually grab the Sacred Wicks. And cool. Do I need a Merchant of Steel for anything? Not really. Not really. The only reason I'm going to go there is because of the cave, actually, right? I think there's a potential for a high roll on that cave, though it's way better than anything we could see on the Magic Shop side. And I guess I could remove... What would I cut here? I don't know. Whatever I infuse? Yeah, sure. Alright, we'll go to the right. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, like I'm not going to... I have nothing left to infuse here or upgrade. I mean, I guess I could maybe seek out an Endless for the Entombed Explosive, but I kind of don't want to. Let's see what's in this temple. Okay, so this creates... I now need another Magic Power card very badly, because this has just filled up all of them. Great. Okay. We've got a couple of rings in order to figure that problem out. But yeah, we should want to solve that problem. Let's look in this cave, see if we high roll out of our minds. Oh, Railforger's Hammer is actually excellent, now that I'm thinking about it. I would love to gamble on History of the World, but where are my dupes at? Dupe 1, dupe 2. I guess I could make 2 more of these drafts and then take space anyway. And then you're fine. It's super fast, right? Yeah, let's do this. Railforger's Hammer. History of the World, you can gamble on this, but the problem is... What's the problem? The problem is the non-floating floors or the non-Divinity run, right? So, on Divinity, you can play any floor and you're fine, but you want to play into this. I think it's safer to Railforger's Hammer here. There might be some mega high roll that someone can come up with, or just luck into with History of the World. But I think I'll take the Hammer here. That's fantastic. That's a really good pickup. I'm also going to do the Train Steward infusion here, not the more productive ones, specifically so I can delete that Train Steward from existence, which is great news for me. That one goes. Now, as far as other stuff, what do you remove? Honestly, Echo Transfer is probably slower than just more speedily playing a Paraffin Enforcer, so let's cut an Echo Transfer, in truth. It's not really helping my run at all, so yeah, fine. Having a couple is okay, but or having one is okay. I don't need more than that, though. Yeah. That could be contentious. You could maybe argue that it's better to remove, say, for instance, a fracture or something, but I actually don't think it is. I think we like this because we're not at a point in the run where I can freely just cut things and be okay. Alright, great. We're going to move on. Yes. Good. Feeling pretty confident about this. We can comfortably take Spell Shield, no problem. I'm already up at 245 Pact Shards, which is exciting. I think we're going to do something very similar here to what we've done before, but we are going to play the Lady first. We get the draft. I can comfortably Proclamation out the front guy, and this cleans that up quite a bit. So instead what we're going to do is we're going to Soul Siphon... Middle or top? What's your goal? Where am I putting Chief? Let's put it middle. And I'm going to put Chief down after, because there's nothing there, right? Excellent. A wonderful roll. I'm going to go ahead and Eternal Kinstone here, because it enables a pretty powerful play on the, what? Eventually getting Soul Crushing Guilts out. Let's play this. I want her to get hit. I am going to put the other draft down here, which I think is worth. Yes, good. Yeah, because he stakes around because of that one revenge trigger, which is great news. Let's give him some health so he doesn't die here. Fantastic. I need to play something middle, so... There you go. Great, we killed him. Excellent work. Let's buff... I don't know, let's buff him again, I suppose. It's fine. I will play Hallowed Drippings here to make this more comfortable. And I think we're cruising. Sure, yeah, seems decent. Cool, and then eventually we draw into, the other guy, and this kind of just blows up from here, right? I can put the bomb down and we're fine. Mid-floor, we kill that guy. Sure, great. I think we have it, right? Bottom floor is going completely nuts. We just take health here now that we can. Great job. Here's an Echo Transfer for fun, I suppose. I'll click it. Sure. Hey, Burnout 1 is great. You know why that's great? I get $5 out of it. Fantastic news. Good. Cool. And this is a cozy victory, right? We even get the Soul Crushing Guild, so this is just straight up free. Yeah. Alright, cool. I think there was a world I got an extra $5 there by letting the bomb die, but I was too excited, and you know what? That's going to have to be okay. I live with that now. Soul Cripple, Broken Memories. Remember, I'm looking for magic power if they show it to me. We see nothing magic power related here, so skip. Fine. Mortal Entrapment is magic power. I don't like this card here, but I do think I need to take the shards, so I'll click it. So here we are. We took that. Great. A dupe. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and go for the dupe. Yes, especially because it comes up with a cave, which I think is fantastic. Pyrestone housing does not help me. So, oh well. Base charge does kind of help me a little bit. It means a turn one... A turn one on... What? The Soul Crushing Guilt is doable, although it was already doable because I have the intrinsic Soul Siphon. Cleansing Water might actually be better here. Think about cleaning up a damage shield or something. Cutting out some spikes, maybe. Base charge is not bad. I think base charge maybe just helps more overall. I will say, Pyrestone housing does help because I could put something else in the lady. Just not terrible. An extra multi-strike, maybe. It's an interesting notion. I don't hate it. We are pathing that way. Alright, sure. I'll path that way. Well, I think this potentially has the biggest upside, so we'll take it. An extra multi-strike hit is kind of nutty there. One Horn's Tome, Wildwood Tome. I mean, it's just going to be Umbra Stone, I think. I do like giving quick to the lady. That's kind of cool, because now she's contributing to the speed of everything, but I think there's a very real possibility that trampling through speeds this up in a much bigger way. So let's grab the Umbra Stone here. We only get one copy of that from the event, right? Because we got it from an event? Yes. Okay, great. I'll take it. The dupe here is, you guessed it, the Paraffin Enforcer Friend. Yeah, I mean, it just is, and it's not particularly close. We're going for speed. Let's go nuts. Great. We did it. 290 Pact Shards, let's go. I feel pretty reasonably confident about this run here. We have the days, we have everything we need. Now, unfortunately, the lad does have a billion D stealth. So I think the only way we reasonably best this is with a billion D days. Yeah, I think that's going to be true. So, here's the deal. We're going to go ahead and drop the Soul Siphon down here. I'm playing the lady down here. I will buff her. I'm going to put Chief middle. I'm going to daze the boss here. And we're going to keep some echoes on this floor. I'm going to the best of my ability, prioritize mega dazing the boss. Now, I need to do damage to the boss here. I'm going to blow up the guy on bottom floor, I think. I don't want to mess this up too much. I don't want the Mortal Entrapment to get wrecked, but I do think I need to play this Eternal Kinstone, so I will rip that. Let's go ahead and put the Entombed Explosive downstairs. I don't want to take a billion damage right now. And then guess I'll get this Train Steward out of the deck for now, and that's acceptable. Sure. Alright, priority is on days. Okay, to do that, I need to... First, we have to play the guy downstairs. We need that scaling going. And I think this is also Proclamation downstairs, and it's not particularly close. Great. We Eternal Kinstone. We Fracture the boss. We Soul Crushing Guilt him. I need to get the days to a very high level, and I think it is possible, but it's going to be tight, I think, is the truth of it. So here's a bomb anyway. I don't have anything on this floor that does it. It's a pretty decent floor, I think. Let's go ahead and play a Sacred Wix just because I want to get... Well, first of all, I think I want to get more money, but more importantly, I'm really keen on finding a way to daze this guy. Okay. Health. Health. Fine. Play the Sacred Wicks here. Let's put down Bomb 1, Bomb 2. I need to make sure I have close to 3 on every floor here. So, okay, he's top. This is not good. What if I fracture myself? Interestingly, fracture triggers after burnout does, so I guess we just play out the Hallow Drippings here. We're okay with that. And then I'll blast him, I guess, sure. This is a big challenge, actually, drawing into the day's pieces that we want. Unfortunately, I did Mortal Entrapment myself into the ether here, so... yeah, I'm not sure about this. Unfortunately, I'm thinking we didn't draw well enough here. Now, okay. Eternal Kinstone is pretty tempting. Days... I must play this. Days. Health. Health. Reap. Man, even with this much days, 6 turns is enough to beat the entire floor out, unfortunately. Now, I might be able to reform this floor, but... man, 290 shard Arcus with stealth is not messing around. I think this is actually possible on bottom floor, but I need to more carefully articulate the days, right? Alternatively, I think I might need to get Lady killed and reformed. So that's an interesting idea as well. There's a part of me that wants to play Chief bottom and really load him up and then tank on Chief, or maybe Chief dies. I think we can do this a different way, though. Let's go with the Soul Siphon here. You click the Soul Crushing Guilt, then we get Paraffin Friend back. Let's continue with Chief middle here. Let's go for health on bottom, and our goal is purples everywhere. Now, this is unfortunate because he hasn't taken any damage, so this Mortal Entrapment is not actually playable. So I think what we end up having to do is we bomb here. I'm going to go ahead and play the Eternal Kinstone bottom. And I'm going to play the Entombed Explosive middle to save this health, or bottom to save this health. And then I will put the Train Steward in, and we're not going to mess up mid-floor. I'll solve them upstairs somehow other ways, right? We have tools for this. Do we have tools for this? What if I just leak these guys to my pyre? Which is actually super doable. It's actually extremely doable here. Then we get the Soul Crushing Guilt to keep that rolling. We pop a guy downstairs. I think we just let them ride. It's fine. It's worth 50 gold, but it might result in a significantly stronger overall setup. I actually do want her to get hit here. Seems crazy, but it's true. This is... I do not wish for the incant. I'm going to go ahead and play the Sacred Wicks off floor here. Mostly because I'm actually going to play 16s coming in. So we'll take the 8 here. That's fine. And then I'll let the Train Steward burn out for $5. Sure. Okay, that's acceptable. Our goal is to play more days. So every time I see one, I need to play it. Straight up. Let's go ahead and buff in the back here. How do we want to approach this? This guy in back is burning out. I don't hate it. Want to play the other friend for sure. I need Lady of the Reformed to die. That's where we're at. So I think the angle is Primitive Mold here. We'll play him upstairs for now, sure. I'm going to go ahead and hit that Sacred Wix. None of this really matters to me. It's fine, right? And then I will buff behind Lady here, I think. Because I want her to pass away. Okay. How much days do we have down on this floor? Still only the 1. It's not good enough, I think. Let's go ahead. We play Hallow Drippings, fine. I need very badly to... I can Eternal Kinstone in days here. This is acceptable. This works. So I should play the Fracture first. Then we Eternal Kinstone days. We have 4. I don't care about the other things. I need her to die. So how do I kill her? It's honestly not that difficult, I believe. Yeah, she is dead now. Which is fine by me, I think. Sure. I'll let him burn out. Fine. This works out. I don't care about the 1 days. Okay, now if I do actually draw into enough days here... We didn't get it. They burn out in 11 turns because I didn't draw my 1 primitive mold. Unbelievable. I think we would have had it, actually, too, in sort of an unreal fashion. Okay. Ugh, alright, back to main menu. Okay, we'll try again. So, killing her is, unfortunately, bad draws. Unfortunately, bad draws. We don't see that primitive mold that was in my deck. Guess it wasn't guaranteed ever anyway. Whatever. Continue playing it like this. It's fine. Generate purples. Okay. Sure. Great news. Okay. We're going to let these guys walk. I don't really care about it. He has taken no damage. I cannot Mortal Entrapment him. Unfortunately. We blast bottom floor here. Yes. I could let her get killed and just let this ride, actually, which is sort of weird, but super doable. Sure. Seems okay. Seems alright. Don't play the Hallow Drippings here. We'll put down the Trained Steward. I'm going to load up top floor because I think he goes up there and we're going to eventually see the days play. So, sure. Let her just die earlier in the run, I think, is the angle here. Yeah, I think this is good. And then we go Eternal Kinstone upstairs, daze the boss. It's fine. And bottom floor is okay. I'm going to go ahead and reap her first. Sure, he walks, 25 gold, fine. We've already established I don't care about that. Play it all out, play it all out. Letting her die here is actually ideal, I think. I think it is. I think it is. Yeah, okay, great. Let's go ahead and Sacred Wix here. Now, what is the angle on this one? The 16 coming in, getting some Fracture is what's killing here, which is honestly okay. Let's put Entombed Explosive 1, Entombed Explosive 2 here. Let this other guy burn out. I know we're kind of messing up the reform pool, but we'll have a lot of opportunities here, so I think we'll be alright. Yeah, we get a Sacred Wix, which I can burn here. And then we get the Primitive Mold, which also gets her back guaranteed. Now she's looking real good, right? Yeah, now she's looking real strong here. And now this guy here is not looking so hot. I can and probably should continue to reap up this floor, I think. And then We will Entombed Explosive upstairs because it blows up on this fellow. Yes. Okay, now I should... Yeah, this will result in a pretty good setup, I think. Okay, I think we're looking better now. Yes, we now get to go double Hallow Drippings downstairs, and then I can 0, 2, 1, 0. Ugh, the math doesn't check out. I wish I could undo that turn. I need this 3 days. Oh, come on. Oh, math is so hard. Well, we'll see if that ends this combat. That's a very frustrating play on my part, but sure, fair enough. I'm going to let the rage generate here. We're going to put some health down. We let this ride. That might have cost it, right? I don't have enough echoes. We come close. Oh, man, I'm literally that 1 days off. I can't believe I botched that so hard. Ugh, I should have just let it walk to my pyre. I was like, yeah, it's fine. Math, 1, 2. Yeah, of course, except I'm incanting twice like a dweeb. All right. Terrible. So frustrating. We had it. Alright. Same idea as before. Ugh. I'm so frustrated by this. Alright. Fine. Daze the man. Great work. Put some health here. Sure. Purple's somewhere else. Fine. Alright. Great job. Okay. The turns are straightforward, I think. Okay. Eternal Kinstone up top. We let this damage come in. We bomb middle. Train Steward hangs out. Okay, fine. Alright, here we go. Play friend downstairs. I need to reap for Soul Crushing Guilt up top. I need the Eternal Kinstone on bottom. We Proclamation here. It's okay. We let this one guy walk on me. Fine. I have enough gold that I'm not concerned about it. Play the drafts. It's good and great, in fact. I'll go ahead and put some echoes in places. Let things burn out. I don't really care all that much. Fine. Great. Okay. Alright, we're moving quick. We're moving quick. Sacred Wicks here. Gets the... Yep, gets stuff back. Great. Want to get Lady back here. There she is. Wonderful. Airdrop in the other friend. Bomb goes and lives upstairs because it lives around. Let's go ahead and put health downstairs here, actually. Yes. Okay, I'm leaning towards letting this guy walk on me. So, this is the turn where, okay, first things first, double Hallow Drippings for sure. I must, absolutely must, play. I can do one Echo downstairs, and then I can do Fracture plus Soul Crushing Guilt upstairs, right? This loads up for next turn. This guy's got, what, 50 health right now? It's 2 hits. I don't think this is going to change much. So we're going to put them into the boss, then Soul Crushing Guilt him. Fine. 2 hits no matter what. It's okay. Great. We accepted it. Okay, we hit him with the Mortal Entrapment here, which I think is an important daze. Let this rage generate. Accept some health. Move on. Okay. But wait, we did it right. Daze the boss. Hit him with the proclamation and we're outies. Oh my gosh, don't touch it. It's fine. Alright, we did it. Bottom floor kill on Arcus. I knew it was possible with enough dazed. You know, I was over here talking smack about mortal entrapment, and we pulled it off. Unreal. There he is. He dies to the 40 reap damage. Good grief. Well, we did it better. That's honestly as great as it's going to get. That was pretty difficult because Arcus is terrifying at this high of Pact Shard level. We already have the magic power we want for future temples, so we don't need any of this stuff. Not that any of it has it anyway. Echoes of the Past is not as efficient as just letting my guys hit, so whatever. Card draw? No, friend. We want to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right? I want to do another dupe on ring 8, so we're looking at 4 drafts plus the Lady of the Reformed, and then I'm going to play the other rando draft that I will be infusing with a Train Steward just for hits. And so that math out 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I need 7 space. I have 6 space, so I do need this space here. Yes, we're going for speed. Gotta go fast. What is this, a divine artifact? I don't want it. Give me 25 gold. Okay. Now if I can reach 2,500 here, that will feel even better for me. We're gonna go look and see if I can see any crazy high rolls. A Sunderstone here would spell doom for for Chaste and Divinity even faster, so we'll check it out. I don't really need to buy anything, so it kind of doesn't matter. I'll take Mark of an Exile. More health for Chief is always welcomed here. Great news. See if we high roll. A monster rail spike. I mean, this is not evil. I don't hate it, right? I don't think I need this. A spell rail spike? I could blow one of these up. I mean, that's actually kind of cool. Get rid of one of them. I might need both of them. It's a weird realization, though. Is there ever a universe where I can play one of these out and then not play him in a combat and save him for, like, Divinity? What if I just skip this? I'm just going to skip that. That's not helpful. Doesn't do what I want. We get a 10 in piercing and a... Sure, great. 10 in piercing, and I'll also toss a -2 in that, so it's actually a little more playable. Great. This is a good card now, suddenly. Daze 3 for 1, and it does 75 damage. Sure. Cool. Good. Let's go ahead and do the infusion that's most useful, which is Train Steward into the draft. Give this guy some non-negligible health. And great. We're going to keep that draft around, by the way. That is part of the plan. -1. I mean, there's certainly stuff I want to put -1s in, so I will do that. Go Decayer 3 here. Sure, blow him up, bud. Now, can I reach... Every piece of money is pretty big here, but I gotta be real with you. Being able to play the Eternal Kinstones if I'm, like, Ember Drained or something is really important. So the -1s, I think, must be used. You could daze double stack the Soul Crushing Guilt. Brother, I have so many daze cards. It's fine. Let's re-roll and just buy this -1 into the Eternal Kinstone. And I think that's all we're committing here. I think that's it. Let's move. Okay, let's do it. Alright. Armor Emblem. Give me the trial. Give me my 50% score. Okay. Alright, so angle is definitely Chief chillin' middle. I'm going to go ahead, we Soul Siphon here, we Lady down. I'm going to drain this guy, because I don't want him to hit me for Ember Drain. Alright, we get Draft down. I can blow up mid-floor lad, which is incredible. I do need to play Primitive Bolt stuff. I'm actually going to drop this draft middle to push 30 damage to him. Which is kind of weird, but I think it's good to do it. And then he burns out, and that's worth $5 to me, and that's okay. If he walks, it's not ideal, but it's fine. Alright, we do get draft 2, draft 3. I can kill guy upstairs. Or I can kill guy downstairs. That is a very difficult question. I think this floor... I think we kill guy upstairs, and it's weird, but it's not particularly close, in my opinion. And I can put health in front and put a bomb down. Sure, man. We have... And then we don't get this turn, right? We don't get this turn, but that's okay. Mid-floor, we kill this man with... Okay, good. We're looking decent here. Alright, we do lose some turn here, but not a full turn. Good, fine, alright. Now, the real trample here is... What? Where does the trample go? I'm going to put the bomb in front for now. Seems okay. And we're not going to do anything fancy. The only damage that's coming through is from the spikes. Sure, sure, sure. Seems good. Give me 5 gold. Alright, great news. Okay. It's good. Now, what I can and will do is... What's dead? What's coming up? There's a chance I hit a good res. What if I kill my thing and then just high roll the reform here? You know, sometimes you miss. It can happen. Let's put that in middle. Hopefully I redraw something good. Hey, look. It's actually... I straight up didn't even need her. Unreal. Incredible news. Drop her down. Fantastic. We get everything we could possibly want. Cool. No reason to play any of this other stuff. We have 2 units dying. It's about as good as we're going to get. Great job. Cool. Good. Doing a ton of damage. Earning some cash. Getting 400 from this. Okay. Promising. Forgotten Trade. Broken Memories. Forced Contamination is a card that could actually result in us killing very fast. This is a really good card for this particular type of run. We're grabbing it. Okay. Resin removal, I mean, this is late. Do I need... No diligent. There's no diligent, right? It's chased. I don't care about chased. Alright, I'm skipping. We're good. Devourer of Death? No, thank you. Okay, fine. Okay, we go to the right. Yes. Divine Temple. Take everything. Man, they really are giving me 5 million spell power upgrades, and I'm so glad that I took enough stuff to get everything here. We are chilling at a cool 420 Pact Shards, and we're not even done. Serrated Mandibles. Hey, we see the multi-strike for the lady, although I actually think... Ooh, I'm going to put this multi-strike in this draft that's actually hanging out with us. This is going to be... This is worth the 60 real dollars here, right? It's worth it. If it gets me a 1-turn faster kill, it is worth it. Let this guy have a burnout too, please. Let's re-roll this. Endless. Endless is not bad for her. I was kind of hoping for a plus 25. Honestly, I might just give this draft an extra burnout 1. Having him have Burnout 3 is reasonable. Alright, fine. The dupe here is not that one, but the Paraffin Enforcer infused one. For sure. I think we can consider and should consider removing the Entombed Explosive now. Yeah, I think this is just as simple as I want my 5th unit behind the lady. Yes. Yes, that's the correct one. We're going to drop Entombed Explosive here. And I think we're going to also drop a Fracture here. There's no reason to keep him around. He doesn't help in the ways that we want. I want to keep my reforms, all of them. We have so many extra copies of a bunch of trash. It's fine. Echo Transfer's like, sure, right? I may as well hold on to it if I have enough of these Eternal Kinstones. I guess we just cut a Fracture here, right? This is fine. Eventually we're going to have enough Eternal Kinstones on the floor that it's okay. Okay. And then we chill. We are 435 out of 100. This is a ridiculous amount of Pact Shards. This is straight up every Pact Shard I think we could have gotten. There might have been a world where we were able to dupe something for a little more, but we pretty much chased every dupe and pushed some crazy numbers here. And I think we crushed chased, if I'm being honest with you. So let's let it go. 1840 on money is pretty big. I'm not even going to take any of this stuff. I'm not going to re-roll it. We just walk. Yeah, alright, let's go. Okay. Now, the real question is, how do I play this out? I'm leaning towards Chief middle, give up the Ember, drop a bunch of Reap on stuff, do some damage, clear this floor, play Lady up top. We're going to try for a pre-Relentless here that's hopefully fast enough. Hopefully fast enough. Yeah. Okay. Alright, he went upstairs. Okay, we haven't drawn what we want here, which is unfortunate. I need to try to clear out middle. Yeah, let's burn stuff. We're trying to clear and kill this Dark Wings. A terrible draw. We're at the mercy of actually hitting our drafts fast enough here. Great, we actually clear top floor, which is, as it turns out, great news. Mid floor looking bad, but fine. Play one burnout extender here, it's okay. Alright, mid floor, terrible, awful, bad. We get a chance to blow something up upstairs. I do get another draft, which is great. We blow this up, we're actually okay here. I'm going to play the Mortal Entrapment here, interestingly enough, because it kills the guys in back. 5 by 5. He's taking 25 right now. If I cut 3, it goes to 2 by 5, which doesn't kill the middle guy. So let's let this ride. Now he's gone. Okay, we have draft, blast a dude, Eternal Kinstone, reform, earn 5 gold from Spine Chief. Okay. I should be able to pre-relentless him if I can plan this accordingly. Alright. Where's this 20 damage coming from? Actually wild. Is this coming from these back two actually hitting my floor? Unreal, but I think true. So we're going to blast middle here. Yes. There might have been a superior way to get this. There may have been a superior way of getting this, yeah. We'll see. He has to come upstairs. If we don't get it here... Ah, he's cutting the rage is the thing that's doing this. Yeah, we can pop in front here. I don't see this pre-relentless happening. This is an obvious win on the combat, but we don't have it. So, that was not the way I... Again, my mouse did the thing. We don't have it, so we're going to re-roll this combat. We're going to play into a different approach here. There's also the option where I simply don't play Chief at all and let it ride. It could certainly work in our favor. Like, to be clear, I could just let it go. This is not an incredible turn 1, but it's also not a bad turn 1, right? Like, I can Soul Siphon here, then drop the lady, then we can daze something here. Is the question, do I play Chief? That's a decent question. I don't really want... Chief doesn't cause a problem necessarily. This kills that guy upstairs. I do think we need to daze something down here. So, and I think Chief is going to help with this floor. I really don't want to lose too much money on this. That's the real question. Sure, this looks fine. Push that damage through. Fine. Okay. Yeah, chase cutting my rage is a big bummer. Absolutely huge bummer. Okay, we need to blow up this middle floor in a very... Yeah, I think Chief has to be played simply because Chased is murdering rage gen, which is suboptimal for sure. Okay, first things first, play Primitive Mold here. Kill half the floor. Alright, guy upstairs, how do we feel about you? It's a good question. Do I care about you? I could 17 by... Or it could be 19 by 2, so I could do 38 damage to you, which puts you from 101... to something else. Let me do this math real quick. 101, and then it's what? 19 by 2, so 38. So he takes 63. That's 2 hits. It saves me 25 gold to put this number up here, so I'll do it. Oh, yeah, wait, it's 1, so it's actually not that good, right? It doesn't actually save me. Excellent. Wonderful. I did a smart thing. Fantastic. Let's play Echo Infusion downstairs. Sure. Alright, we clear a bunch of stuff out. Fine. Alright, he does hit me 3 times. That's not ideal. Okay, we do desperately need to play stuff downstairs. I think this is a... I think we blow up the guy up top here. Although I could kill the Pyre Wings, which is... tempting. Three days here, and then what? An interesting question mark. Let him walk on me? I need to be able to play these Paraffin Enforcers next turn, so I think we have no choice but to Proclamation downstairs. We'll go ahead and play the Echo Infusion here. I think we're going to daze upstairs here in sort of an entertaining fashion, and hopefully that will work. If I daze middle, the guy in back dies here, which is cool. This is a tough combat because we drew kind of poorly here, so we're giving up money, but I need to be able to play my guys. There's pretty much no way around it. Now I can and will blow up the guy upstairs. That kills him, and this guy dies because he's dazed, which is good. Get some more Eternal Kinstone action downstairs. We get a Primitive Mold. We lose some guys, unfortunately, because we just don't have the rage to scale past this right now. But as long as I can reform them, it's not the end of the world, right? And I can. We can do primitive mold here, which does, in fact, completely restore our whole situation. Which is good. I like this. I also get the last friend in, which is good. I like that. Okay, sure. Seems decent. We do lose Chief, but I don't hate it. Bottom floor is winning. I think we blow this man up upstairs, right? I think we blow the man up upstairs. Just absolutely send him to the Shadow Realm. And then down here, I think this is Days on Seraph. I can't play the Force Contamination, unfortunately, but we do clear the floor. This buys me 2 turns, which, yeah, wins. Okay, we do, in fact, clean house. Now, it's... I don't want to say it's tight, because I don't actually think it is tight, but it's about as good as I think we're going to get it. Unfortunately, I don't think we ever had the Pre-Relentless here, tragically. But we do clear this, of course. Chase was cutting us down a little bit too hard. That'll have to do. 3 turn, fine. We traded some money for it, but this was all part of the plan. My goal is to... Every hit is point loss anyway, so... But we want to try to make money. Okay, so hopefully we have slightly better draws here. I'm going to play Soul Siphon into... Ooh, actually, I think the play is Lady upstairs, and we just take the Eternal Kinstone here. I'm going to go ahead and Chief downstairs and hit the Soul Siphon here because it completely murders the floor. And then... Do we play the Umberstone out? Maybe. Kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb. We let it ride. It's fine. Great. Bottom floor is clear. Good. I'm hoping for... Yes, great. An excellent days. Wonderful. Click the days. Generate infinite purples upstairs so that we can do what we need to. I'm going to blast the guy downstairs, which does clear most of this floor, which I really appreciate. 5:15. We can actually clear the whole thing. Go for 6 days here. There's really no reason to play this Force Contamination, so I won't. Okay, if I can draw my guys, I think we can push this. Alright, we draw some guys. Incredible work, go team. We have drawn some guys. And then we play anything downstairs to hopefully kill a dude. Okay. Now, the thing is that top floor is going to be doing a good job of clearing stuff out. Great work. We have almost all of our friends. I can play a primitive mold here. I'm not playing this Mortal Entrapment for the record. I'm going to Proclamate here, but I'm going to play Chief Middle into this Proclamation. I'm going to go ahead and play out the Hallow Drippings upstairs. Now, we don't have this Soul Crushing Guilt, but I'm not mad about it. We should be fast enough that I think we get through this. Yeah, we're pushing thousands of damage here. Play the Weight of Contrition, for sure. We're pushing 1,000 through. So I think we now go Chief downstairs. We plan on winning in, what, like 2 floors, I think? Yeah. I think we're okay with that. We clear the back line here. It's good. I'm going to toss a Melee Weakness 3 upstairs. Great news. Pushes Casual 432. Wonderful. Alright, we should win in 2 turns, I'm pretty sure. Play the Mortal Entrapment. It's good. Hit him with the Proclamation. It pushes like 300 damage through. And then let's get some more purples upstairs so I can play a future Melee Weakness turn. I think we win before bottom floor reaches us. Yeah, we win here. Excellent. You just trample this and then we have it. Right, it's good. Great. We did it. Okay, cool. Good news. That's probably as good as I think we were ever going to do. We did much better on this combat than we did on Seraph, but it's fine. Good stuff. We have I think this is a good shot at, I don't know, maybe top 10? I think we crack 80, right? This feels good. It feels good, but I don't know. It wasn't very pre-relentless heavy. Okay, it's 82. Back to challenge. 82 is a very solid, yeah, very solid number 7. 88k. Someone found an infinite, right? Did we find one? Where is it? What are you doing here? How in the world? What am I missing here? Oh, you found a Sketches of Salvation. Cool. Great. Never mind. Game is actually super free if you find Sketches of Salvation. So that's fun. Lame. That's not, it doesn't actually, like, this doesn't show you anything. It's just, okay, cool, they found good luck, I guess. This had to have been on the Ring 7 trinket shop that I did not even go to because I was looking for high rolls on a cave that I never found. Alright, cool. I mean, sure, you can just hit Sketches and that crushes too. And then, yeah, you have a very casual good time from that. And with decent luck. Yeah, alright, that's not actually that interesting to look at. 86k. Did you also hit the Sketches? You did not hit the Sketches? In what world does this pre-relentless... This looks like cheating. 10 turn on chased with what? What are you doing? You have nothing. This has nothing. Yeah, this is a cheat, so that doesn't actually count. It doesn't even have only 310 shards. This is a terrible score. So, didn't even play particularly well on these other combats. Only 1 turns on most of these. I don't even know where the points are coming from here. So, whatever. That's not real. Alright, and those are the only 2 that are really out of character. The rest of this is just within the realm of plus 700 or so. So it's like holding on to more gold, basically. But, like, yeah, I mean, hitting Sketches here completely warps this, right? We're over here struggling to get all of our dudes out, and instead we could have just not had that problem, right? So, simply hit is the thing. The thing you can't really plan around that's worth keeping in mind is you don't know. I mean, unless you do know, unless you've looked at the seed, which I don't know, maybe some people do that. I couldn't tell you. It's not hard to do. You can actually just pull the run and see everything that's going to come out of it in like a notepad document, basically. And you can just process it. I know someone who's done that in the past, but someone maybe does that, and then if you know what's coming, yeah, it's actually pretty easy to plan around. Otherwise, it's just high rolling in one way or the other. Those caves could have shown me Sunderstone, and that completely changes this run, right? Those caves could have shown me any number of things, and I'd be like, okay, and suddenly everything is very different. So, our run was pretty slow at pulling out the drafts and things. There's a lot of stuff that I took that I think everything felt good, but in the end, you could have cleaned this up a fair bit. Right? You could have done it. Yeah, we ended up at 480 Pact Shards, which I think is actually higher than the number 1. Yeah, 435 here. So we might be one of the higher, almost a 500 Pact Shards run, which is pretty cool. It's going to be the name of the episode, right? Almost 500 Pact Shards. Like, got. You pretty much can't get more shards on this unless you overload something with, like, plus 30, and then dupe it for 20 shards, right? Otherwise, we were pretty close to as high as you can get. Yeah, pretty close to that. I don't think there's any world with our draw order we could have done better, but it's all down to draw order. I think we could have gotten a pre-relentless on Chased in a number of ways if we had drawn any of our guys faster, but we didn't. And I think Divinity, we could have gotten a little faster if, I don't know, I'm trying to think of a good example of it, but there's a couple ways it could have happened, right? If we'd drawn like really good turn 1. So anyway, we didn't, and that's all right. It's just going to have to be that way. We still placed number 7. I'm not mad about it. So, hey, thanks a lot for watching this. I'm glad to be back. Yeah, good to have you all here. So I appreciate your time. As always, give the video a like if you want. You can subscribe to the channel if you want to see more, and stay tuned for what's next. Take care, folks. Whew, long episode.